All right, I think we are live. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hopefully you had an awesome Black Friday weekend. Small Business Saturday. Hopefully, right? I'm a small business. You're probably a small business if you're watching my channel. And today is Cyber Monday, so there should be tons and tons of Cyber Monday deals. I've seen a few. I've got a few things off Amazon this morning. And we'll see how it shakes out the rest of the day. I'm sure there's something else that'll be hot enough that I'll be willing to buy it. My color is all washed out because I have the curtains open. So I'm going to go back and close that door and those curtains in a second, and we'll get to packing. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dana, and I'm a reseller. I do this full time, and I sell on eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, Poshmark, Depop, all that fun stuff. Today I've got sales on eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, and Mercari for about $4,500. I packed a whole bunch yesterday, so I've got basically everything that went into a bubble mailer or a poly mailer I packed last night because I had over 85 orders to go out, and that's crazy. That was going to take all day. It's still going to take a long time. I have no idea how long this live stream is going to go, but I'm going to show you what I sold, what it sold for, and if you've got questions, concerns, comments, whatever, you can throw them in the chat. If you enjoy it, like and subscribe, and let's get to it. You want to see what sold? Let's go see what sold. Oh, man. Let's see. Got a little better on my lighting. Probably not a ton better. I'm still in the shadow. Move my light over a little bit. Maybe it's slightly better. I don't know. Let's see. Man, I have no room. So I have piles here. I have 2 IKEA bags full over there. I have an IKEA bag already out that I packed and shipped already. And yeah, let's get a big thing out of the way, just because it'll make some room over here. See, I don't even have room. I'm gonna have to take the box on the floor, not even on the table. Sorry about the loudness of the tape. I've listened to my stream on replay, and that tape is crazy loud. Kevin Snowden, I'm at work, can't hang out, but wanted to say hey, give you some support. Realized my son changed my name on here to Kevin. It's all right. Hopefully you have a great day at work. This is my work, and this is what I'll be doing for the foreseeable few hours. All right, I'm starting off with a bad start. I didn't even tell you what this was and what it sold for. If you've been following me, you know I've been selling these magic mixies. Paid $54 at Target, and that sold for $130 on eBay. Where is my record mailers? Let's do this is again just to get it out of the way. So this Louis Armstrong record, I paid 50 cents for this at an estate sale, and that sold for $15.99 plus media mail shipping. So I have these vinyl mailers. If you don't have them or not, you should get them. They're, I don't know, a quarter a piece or something like that when you buy them in bulk, maybe a little less than that. But they fold like that, and then it folds over and over. And I always pack them in bubble wrap, front and back. And then this just folds up and over that away, and then the top folds up and over that away, and now you've got a nice safe thing. Do you have a system to keep track of orders? If you shipped it, I've been noticing I made some mistakes. Well, I mean, it gets marked shipped in eBay as soon as I sell it, or as soon as I print the shipping label. So that's really it. I do not have any additional tracking for it. Maybe you'd have to clarify that. Keep track of orders and if you've shipped it. Because yeah, if you're shipping on eBay, Amazon, Mercari, any of that stuff, as soon as you ship it and buy the shipping label, it marks it as shipped. So like today, I just went into all of my pending orders, everything that hasn't been shipped. I just pulled it all so it was done and ready to go. All right, so there's Louis Armstrong. What's up, Rose? I think the mistakes I've made are on Facebook. So same thing, Facebook should have, as soon as you ship it, it just goes out of your, like, so on Facebook, if you open up Marketplace, I don't know if I can do this, on selling, and then it'll show waiting to be shipped. So you should just see waiting to be shipped. So these are the things that I have, and then you can see all orders if you want to see other ones. So I only have 2 on Facebook today, 2 for $30 a piece. And then as soon as you ship it, it'll come out of that screen. Let's see, man, yeah, I need to make some room on this table. Oh, too much junk. So hopefully that helps. Make a box here. We'll get rid of some other stuff maybe a little bit later, or if you guys want, I can tell you, like I said, I packed and shipped everything that went into a bubble mailer or a poly mailer. So all my clothes, all my shoes, all of that kind of stuff got shipped or packed and shipped yesterday. This is a lot of Wii games. It is NASCAR Unleashed, Tow Mater, this is WWE Raw, and this is Hot Wheels. This sold for $10 plus shipping, and they are not the best games, and they were not necessarily in the best condition. So I specifically sold it as needing refinished. And that's what the buyer paid for. These were probably $0.25 a piece at a yard sale. Throw-ins on a deal, something like that. I normally won't pay too much for Wii games. So if you're new here, I pack my stuff, I label it, I throw it on the side so I can keep going with the next one. Oh, I've printed the label or sent it to my email to print and then somehow miss it because I get, oh yeah, so I do it all at once. I don't print the label until I'm ready to put it on the physical item, just so I don't have to mess with any of that. I don't know how I want to pack these yet, so I think I'm going to move them to the side for a second, just to make some bigger space on my table. I sold a Bump and Go Grinch. This was a Walmart buy, and it was $16.98 minus, I'm sure this was $16.98. You get a discount at Target for everything I buy. All right, so This ended up selling on Mercari for $32 plus shipping. Have I ever sent the wrong item to a buyer? I would say I am sure that I have. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Well, actually, I know I have. I shipped the wrong item to, so I sold 2 Sony mini disc players on the same weekend, 2 slightly different models. And I labeled them, and I was positive that I had them correct. I did not have them correct. So the person who got the more expensive one was the guy who ordered the cheaper one. That fit perfect in a shoebox. So anyways, the guy who ordered the more expensive one got the cheaper one. The guy who bought the cheaper one got the more expensive one. The guy who got the cheaper one instead of the more expensive one obviously wanted a refund. So I just told him, send it back. I apologize. Let me see if I can get the one back from the other guy. And he said, no, I don't even want it anymore. I said, okay. So I messaged, he got his before the guy who bought the cheaper one. And so I messaged him and said, hey, I accidentally sent you the higher priced one, the better model. We can do one of 2 things. You can keep it, and you'll have just got an upgrade, or you can send it back. And when he sends me back the other one, I'll send it to you. And he said, I am happy to keep the more expensive one. So it worked out in my favor, because when I got it back, I had accepted an offer on the more expensive one, or the cheaper one. I had accepted an offer on it. And when I got it back, I relisted it higher for like $20 higher, and it sold almost immediately. So even after paying the return shipping, it didn't hurt me any. Maybe I'll do specific shipping days. Yeah, I ship Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's it. I never ship any other days. It's Monday morning, it's shipping until I'm done. Wednesday morning, it's shipping until I'm done. Friday morning, it's shipping until I'm done. And there is no in between. I sold this Pokemon Mega. It's like Lego, but it's Mega. And this sold for $35 plus shipping. And this was $17.49 for Black Friday special at Target. And it was on Target.com. And so I ordered 4 of them, which I think was the max you could get ordered to you. It's the right size box. I think I can get it in the smaller one. So anyways, I ordered 4 of them. They were shipped directly to me. I didn't have to do anything special. I didn't have to go out into the stores and go fight people. And so $17.50 minus 5% red card discount. So I paid, with taxes and everything, $18.99 or something like that. And sold for double. So quick double up. Pack this box down. If you're not familiar with what I'm doing, if I'm behind a thing, if you pack something and you stick it, something else just sold. Stick it in the box, put a knife down in the box on top of the item and just poke it out through the corner. So like right there, you can see it poked out through the corner. And then just take your knife and score from poke to poke. You see that? If you've got a steady hand, you can make nice clean lines. And then you cut up the edge. Don't cut your finger. That's the bad part. What's up, lag? Then you can fold in the sides. See how nice that is? And then we just cut off all that extra dimension that we would have had to have been paying for in shipping. And we didn't have to fill it with a bunch of more packing paper and add weight or anything, so we can try and keep it at the lower pound, whatever that is. And then what I do, see if you can see this here, I leave the side with the sticky flap on it. So I fold that in, I cut this one down a little bit, you fold it, and then take this one, fold it out, fold it over, and then now it's like a little flap on it. And now you can take this and peel it. And bam. I still put some extra tape on it, but technically that would seal it and you'd be done. What do you guys think of that? Is that a good trick? Do any of you guys do that? I can assure you I save a fair amount of money over all my packages by doing that. I am out of my USPS tape, so I've got to use my own paid tape, but it is what it is. All right, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, if you do not like tape noise, I buy all my boxes. I stock almost 90 different sizes. There you go. If you do not like tape noise, turn your volume down for a second. So I like to do, I've said this before in videos, but I like to do, I call it batch shipping. So if you have a bunch of things that are the same size and are all going to go into the same size box, this is an 8x6x4, and I know that all of my next things are going to go into this 8x6x4. I'm just going to build and tape together the 8 boxes real quick. I have more that'll go into them in different times, but for now I want to clear this and go on to the next one. So anyways, instead of building a box, packing a box, shipping a box, we're going to build 8 boxes, then we're going to fill 8 boxes. Does that make sense? Because it's repetitive motion, and repetitive motion will save you time. Because all I'm doing is tape across, turn it, tape across, move it to the side, hold the flaps, tape across, tape across, put it aside. In my older videos, I would do this all before I even went live, but with like 80 orders going out today, there was no chance. I already have my recycled box wall kind of imploding on me over here. But I already am out of space. Had a pretty good, my last few videos got a pretty good amount of watch hours. So if you've watched any of those, I appreciate it. I am now 298 hours away from hitting the 4,000 watch hours that YouTube requires to be considered to get paid for contributing your videos. Got like 450 hours in the last month, the last 28 days. So all things being equal, should be about 3-4 weeks away from hitting that number. Unless I get a lot of pickup in views or anything like that. So if you enjoy my content and you want to help me out, well, there's a few things. In the links down below, there's saying you can sign up to Webull and get free stocks, or if you're not selling on Mercari, you can sign up and sell on Mercari and you get a coupon and I get a coupon. I've got a story on Instagram, a link to sign up for Rakuten, and you get $40 for free over there. But if you don't want to spend any money, you don't want to sign up for anything, just watch my videos. Help me get that 4,000 watch hours. I would appreciate it. Throw me on in the background while you're packing and shipping and doing all this fun stuff that I'm doing. I'll be your coworker. I'll try not to be the lazy one that you hate. I need warehouse space. I do need warehouse space. I've got a one-car garage completely full of inventory. My office, that's, I don't know, 12 by 12, something like that. And that's it. So, all right, so we've got 8 boxes built. Sorry about all that noise. So let's just get started. There's a bunch of dust on it from sitting there. Anyways, I sold an Infinity Super Zoom 3000 camera. Paid $1 for this at an estate sale, and it sold for $30 plus shipping. I am going to wrap it in bubble wrap. And it'll go catty corner like that. Maybe you can see that, hopefully. And that'll keep it from bouncing around or anything in there. All right, so there's one out of the way. This one is sealed, but it's a Hot Wheels Jeep. This came off of the Hot Wheels collector website, and it was $30 for this one, I believe. I might have to correct myself. $25? $25 plus shipping, so $32 including shipping. That's what it was. This sold for $55 plus shipping. So not monster, but I get what's going on, Paul? 90? Yeah. That's a lot of box sizes. I keep like 12 box sizes. So I buy like all of the Hot Wheels drops, and some of them do great. Some of them I lose a little bit on, but I think if by buying all of them, I get a chance. And so if one hits and it hits good, then we're golden. All right, so this is gonna fit right in there. Yep. I sold this Tonka 4x4. This sold for $37 free shipping. I paid 50 cents for this at an estate sale. It's a little hill climber. And throw some packing paper in. And some more packing paper. And that's it. That'll keep it nice and tight in there. And if you see how fast this is going, got 3 of the boxes packed and shipped already from doing that. Do you buy the Matchbox? I do not buy Matchbox. I am not a Matchbox believer. I sold a UFC Chronicles. This was $24 after taxes and everything and discount at Target. Sold for $35 on Mercari. And I'm just going to packing paper it, and we'll be good. So some of these ones today aren't huge profits, like that one, but it was I would rather turn a small profit and just get rid of it right now. I'm trying to turn some inventory and some retail arbitrage stuff. That's kind of how you expect it. If you can make 20, 30%, that's pretty dang good. So that was like a 30% return. A better return, I sold, so I've already packed 4 of these. I sold 5 of these Hot Wheels Tesla Cybertrucks. These are at Target right now for $4.99. If you have a red card, you get an extra 5% off, and then I had a 10% off coupon to cover the price on the outside of the box. When I list it, I show the price on it, or I cut it off before then. If it was in the picture, I leave it. If it was not in the picture, then I cover it. Anyways, so $4.99 minus discount. I paid under $5 after taxes, after everything, for these Tesla Cybertrucks, and they're selling for $22 free shipping. These will go first class for sure. And I got a mess of Hot Wheels ID the other day. I spent like $200 on Hot Wheels ID stuff. And I think I'm almost broke even on just selling the Cybertrucks. Like I said, I packed all the other ones already, but I left one out just to show you. Cybertruck. All right, what am I missing? Nothing over there. Let's see. Oh, these are going to go in a different size box. Those are going to go in one of these. If you don't have these, I would strongly suggest ordering this box right here. If you're shipping something small and heavy, and you know it's going US priority and it's going to go probably cubic shipping rates, this is the 7x7x6. And so the next thing I'm shipping is 1 pound 6 ounces. So it's just barely over the pound, but it has to go priority or UPS or whatever. And I have found at this size, more often than not, UPS or USPS is most reasonable. Plus, I don't have to pay for my own boxes. So this is a 2-pack. These are $7.99 a piece at Target, minus the red card discount. So it's a Mercury and a 34 Ford, both on 1950 cab over engine haulers. And these will fit just perfect in this box. I don't know if you can see it on there just from the lighting. They fit perfect in there. I'm going to put some packing in between them. From going all around everywhere. Haulers. Can I tell you what they sold for? $40 plus shipping. $7.99 a piece, minus the discount, into $40 plus shipping. You cover the price. We got that one. Make shipping fast. Yeah, the more boxes you have, the easier you can make it on yourself. Definitely. And then, like, that's why I keep all these other boxes over here. When I get tall or big or weird stuff, I can just throw it in one of those fairly fast. All right, let's see. I have some things that are going to go into weird little boxes. Like I keep even these weird little, this is, if you order batteries on Amazon, they come in a little box like this, but it'll be for something like this. I sold this Hot Wheels right here. It's a vintage, this is Matchbox. This is a Matchbox Lesney ISO Grifo, and this sold for $39.99 plus shipping, and I paid about a quarter for it in a lot of vintage Hot Wheels. I have more that are going out as well, but this will make it super easy, as I can just stick it in this box. tape it shut. Bam. So now it's bubble wrapped, protected in a cardboard box, and we can throw it into a bubble mailer. I have every box I buy for life. Yeah. This is Iso Grifo. How are your guys' sales this weekend? 4,500 bucks here, which is pretty dang good. I'm happy with it. I was hoping for a little bit more. Well, I did way more than that because I did probably another $2,000 in FBA, but I'm not counting that. I'm only counting what I'm physically showing you guys right now. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing, kind of. I'm going to cut the edge off. I'm going to stuff it. I believe that'll fit. Oh, yeah, that'll fit just fine in there. So this is a Fiat 1500, another little matchbox. This sold for $15 plus shipping. These were all 50 cents. I'm going to show you the Hot Wheels / Matchbox, whatever. I'm just going to shove it in there. So you can see it's just shoved in there with the bubble wrap to keep it from moving around. And I'm going to tape it shut. Oh no. Tape it shut. We're going to throw that into a bubble mailer. This is the Fiat. And again, that's all I do. I just label it. That's the Fiat. If this was much more expensive, I would be putting it into a box. But it's not, and I don't think they can really get damaged. So this taxi for $19.99 plus shipping. You see it says taxi on the hood there. This is, again, another vintage English Lesney matchbox. Again, we've got the open box, a little partial thing. Just shove it in there. It's nice and safe. If you don't follow me regularly, I posted this to a few different groups that I don't normally post in. The other day I did a video where I went out sourcing and I bought a bunch of beanies and gloves, and I got those retail arbitrage, and I sold 4 sets of those this weekend for 30 bucks a piece, paid $12.99 at Ross. 30 bucks plus shipping on all of them. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's not super cold across the country yet, so I kind of figured it would take a little bit to sell. They sold pretty quick. I sold the radio rentals one right here. This is, again, it's a Matchbox Lesney. It is specifically called the TV service van. And it's got a little thing on the back that goes up and down. Chris, what's going on? Pulling orders now to pack ourselves. How are your sales? 4,500 bucks here, plus more than that. MNB, what's going on? About another grand or two on FBA. Man, I sold a ton of Lego this weekend. I sold a ton of media. I sold a ton of books. Lego was probably my number one. I sold a ton of Department 56 Christmas stuff. So anyways, let's get this packed. I don't believe I have a weird small box for this one, so I'm just gonna wrap it in entirely too much bubble wrap. 22 orders, $16.50. Let's go. If you guys don't follow Chris and Stacy, I flip the world over there. These guys are doing big things with the shoe market. Buying wholesale, they buy at the bins, Goodwill, thrifting. And he has the #1 reselling daytime talk radio show. Radio? No, it's not radio. Talk show. Let's see, which one do I want to do next? All right. I paid $20 for CSI Miami, the complete series on DVDs. So it's all of CSI Miami, sold for $70 plus shipping. Yeah, there we go. $70 plus shipping. That's a no. So these will go media mail, although ground or something is probably going to be just as reasonable. And did I not bring in a good enough box for that? Oh no! See, this is why you need 90 different kinds of boxes. I mean, I know I have some that'll work, but some of these I was saving for other things. But it's all good. Let's do it. Packing paper at the bottom. Here's something silly. I don't know how silly it is. But this guy right here, Horatio Kane, I absolutely hate him. Joe Carolino from New York, what's going on? Arizona over here. I hated every time he talked, he was like this. His head was broken, like his neck was broken. You know, go back and watch it. He could never talk without his neck, like his head was too heavy for his neck and it was always on the side like this. He'd pull his glasses and he'd be like, I'm pretty smart. Yeah, something like that. Go watch it. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think I am. It's a silly thing, but it bothered the hell out of me. Could not stand it. My wife would be like, oh, you're dramatic. All right, we're just resizing the box. If you were watching earlier, watch me show you how to resize a box. Doing the same thing here. I had this box brought in for some Department 56 Christmas stuff, but you know, it is what it is. I got to use it for these DVDs. I got to use it for these DVDs. All right. Get rid of that old label and cut this to size. CSI. Bam. Done. CSI Miami. Steve is in the house. We got Resell Dojo. Go follow him for all things media. The only thing that impresses my son about my reselling business is my ability to resize or reshape a box. It's magic. I've shown a few where I turn like a crazy box into a long freaking weird thing, and they're like, ah. As a new reseller, roughly 2 months, would you recommend something like List Perfectly? I would not. So I don't use List Perfectly. I've seen a lot of people talking about it. For me, right now, I think it would make sense if I listed from my computer, but I list more from my phone, and I like to do sell similar. And you can't do that with List Perfectly. You have to make your own listing, which I think the time of you making your own listing and filling out all the item specifics and everything is equal to just copy and pasting a title over to Mercari and Facebook Marketplace. That could be me. I don't know. People in the chat, you tell them if you think differently. Chris and Stacy and Flip the World would tell you that they like Hammock, which you just send them the pictures and then they do all the listing for you, but it's a lot more expensive. But you know, time is money, so you've got to figure out what's the value to you, basically. But I don't think until you're out of space and out of time and you're finding the fact that you can't do it on your own that you should be paying for another listing service. If you can do it by yourself on your own, save that money, why pay somebody else? Anybody think different? Leave it in the comments. Let's see. I've got all of that and 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 all of that. I'm going to be here all day. I sold a Sony Handycam. I don't want to dig it all out of here. Say Sony Handycam, do you see it in there? It's a PCC 760 or something like that. I paid $20 at an estate sale, and I sold it for $100+ shipping on this one. Let's see, I do sell similar on eBay and then have List Perfectly, import the info. So you can do sell similar and then have List. Well, okay, well, if it can do that, that might make sense if that's faster. I would pay the $50-$60 or whatever a month it is if I could do my listing fast on eBay and then they just did everything else for me. But like I watched Josh, Harry Tornado did one recently, and like the time, it wasn't bad, but the time that it took him to do his, and you could tell obviously there was some cut down for editing and all that. I would have already had the eBay one done and been on to the next thing. That fit in there perfectly. Perfect. All right, let's do this. So is that what you're saying? You can do sell similar on eBay, and it will, and then you go into List Perfectly to do the cross listing. Is that accurate? But like yesterday, I was watching football. I had my listings up and done already. I got like 30 things listed yesterday. And then I sat down on the couch. I was watching football, and I just cross-posted from eBay to, I don't even say cross-posted. All I do, like when I list on eBay or Facebook Marketplace and Mercari, I just do a title, and that's the description. The title is the description, and I have all the photos saved in my phone. So I just go bam, 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 copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, and then you're done. So it's, I mean, it's pretty dang quick. create all my listings in eBay with the extension. After I go click LP and now copy over the other platforms, then I put verify and hit submit. Well, y'all heard it there first. You want to try it? Give it a shot. I know there's a bunch of big timers out there that have referral codes. Go watch Harry Tornado. He's got some referral codes for like 30% off. And I think you get a 3-day free trial anyways. But yeah, so the way I do all my stuff is I do photo batching. So Chris, if you're still watching, flip the world. I stole the way I list from the way that Hammock app lists. And so the way you list with Hammock app is you photo everything and then you send it to those people and they do all the research and listing and all that. So now what I do is I photo everything and I'll get hundreds of photos and then I go sit on my computer and I'll do like a search and then sold, and then I'll scroll through, pick one, sell similar, and then I just go down and put in my price and shipping information, save draft, and then I move on to the next thing, and I just pull it from my phone. So I just scroll through my phone to the picture of the next thing, and I do it in order. So when I go back through it, and I go on my phone and go sit out on the couch or whatever, I just go to drafts, pick the first one, and then it's okay, just import the photos, and it's done, and then you can list. And then you go to the next draft, import photos, done, list. Sell somewhere has definitely helped speed up the process. Watching numerous videos, take photos first of everything. Yeah, so that's how I do it. All right, let's do some of these. This was a Black Friday special. It was on Walmart.com for $49.99 free shipping. $49.99 free shipping. I sold 3 of these for $100 plus shipping on eBay. So 1, 2, and 3. And again, super easy. 45 bucks on Walmart.com. They shipped it right to me. I didn't have to do anything. Man. Discord is absolutely blowing up today. If you're not in the Bread and Butter Cook group, I highly recommend it. I'm going to be giving away 2 free months of that. Oh, man. I sold, ooh, that's a good one. I need to take that off of. Let me double check. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a Star Wars Death Star tree topper yesterday that I, maybe it was the day before, I picked it up at a thrift store for $38 after taxes and everything. Just sold on Amazon for 170 bucks. But it's cross-posted on eBay. So I need to take it off of eBay. End listing, no longer available for sale. Man, that's a good one. But yeah, look at all these freaking alerts. You probably can't see them from there, but it's outrageous. I don't see anything super crazy. One second. All right. So I think these Xbox controllers are going to go right into these boxes that I showed you earlier. So let's build the boxes. So 4,700. I'm gonna up my total. That Death Star that just sold. So nobody. Thank you. Sorry, had my wife bring me water. Not that I assume any of you would think that I'm lying. It shows right there. Unit 169.99, and it shows unshipped because it's sold, and it was sold. Let's see. Inventory, and you can see it was right there. It'll focus in used like new condition. So, man, whatever. Bread and butter. Send me a DM on Instagram and I can send you the link for how to join. Do you get watch time only if we watch live? Yeah, no, if you watch later, it don't matter. If you watch anytime, it counts towards my watch hours. So you could literally, I'm not saying to do this, but you could put my playlist on for like what solds or whatever, and it just be playing in the background while you're packing or shipping, or not even home, and that counts as watch hours. Just as long as the videos are playing. So anyways, these fit exactly, perfectly into that box, but they're only like that tall. So we're gonna cut it down because again, we're trying to save that money. See that? Bam, knife out the side, knife out the side, knife out the side. I should just pay the extra today because I have so many to ship. I should just pay the extra $1 or $2. But across 50 packages or whatever where I could save some money like this, it's that extra $100 in shipping. Which you can see now. Nice tight box versus the size that it would be if I just folded it as is. Forza. All right, I'm going to do that real quick on these two. If you got questions or concerns or comments? How about them Broncos? I can tell you, I'm a Broncos diehard. I didn't think we would have any chance of taking out the freaking Chargers. Like less than 1%. But we did it. We did it. We did it. Hey. Los Angeles. Those of you with kids know that's Dora the Explorer. Chris has 14 kids. He knows that song. Hi, in the Magical Mixies Market. Dead. Still waiting for the rebound. I saw a few members. That was the very first item I packed today. Was a Magic Mixie that I sold for $115 plus 15 shipping. They're selling for like $130 on Amazon right now. So that's about where I priced mine at, $130 all in. I think I have 7 left, and then I'm out. But yes, I think most people were waiting for Cyber Monday to order them because they couldn't find them in store. And this should be peak time. Like we said before, some of these hot toys like that, until the parent or until the kid asks Santa for it, not all parents have taken their kids to see Santa or have asked for wish lists or anything like that. Once they ask Santa, every price is reasonable. They will pay anything to get that thing. Let's see, I saw this Le Creuset pot, pan, casserole dish, whatever, $30 on Facebook Marketplace plus shipping. And I paid $8 for that in a estate sale. And it was a bad buy. I made good money. Like, I mean, that's not bad money, but it sat and sat and sat. And then I got like tons of watchers on it on eBay. Actually, I need to double check if this is even still posted on it. I don't know if I took this down off eBay. And I would send offers. Nothing. Nothing. Let me double check eBay because I don't see it. So, all right, I must have taken it down. Anyways, what is the shipping on this? Let's forget. U.S. priority, so I can use any box I want. I think I'm gonna Frankenbox a big one. Just make sure it gets there safely. I was gonna check when you sell on a platform and if it's U.S. priority or if it's FedEx ground or like wherever they tell you to ship it. You don't want to put it, pack it all up in a priority box and then find out you had to ship it FedEx and have to repack it. That would suck. It's in there, packing paper all around it, doesn't move at all. Now we're just going to cut it down. And the box folded over on it is going to be basically like double boxing across the top. Thank you guys for hanging out. Still got 8 people in here. That nice little Le Creuset custom made box. So I bought some Lego on Amazon this morning. It was on a limited time deal. It's not on sale anymore already, but I bought those. Did you guys find anything good for Cyber Monday yet? Personal and or for resale? What is that? We have an offer for $90 on a Magic Mixie. Somebody just signed up for my Rakuten and got $40. That's good. Empire Finds wants to send me, that's you. I'll get that after. Let's do these. Let's do these. This is a fun one. This is going to be a fun bolo. So Harry Potter Lego set number 30628. I got this for free times 4. So 4 different times at Barnes & Noble for Black Friday. I bought a bunch of stuff at Barnes & Noble. It's got a $15 price tag on it, but it was free. They had a deal where if you spent $50 in Harry Potter Lego, that you got this set for free, a $19.99 value. And so I looked it up, and this set, sorry, I'm just going to peel all the stickers at once if they've got them on there, was selling for $73 on Amazon. And I was like, no way. So I've got to spend $50 on Lego sets to get a free one that sells for $73? Sign me up. And so what I did was I bought $50 worth and I got a free set. And I went back and I got another $50 worth and I got a free set. And then I went to a different one and I spent $50 and I got a free set. And these all sold for $73, $72.99 if I'm being 100 with you. $72.99. So free into $72.99 times 4. If you're in a less populated area, your Barnes & Noble may or may not still have these. It's definitely worth a try. And the other fun part was at one of them, they said I just had to spend $50 in Lego. It didn't have to be, they didn't care about it being the Harry Potter since it was free. So at 2 of them, I bought the $50 in Harry Potter Lego. At 2 of them, I bought just Lego in general, and I sold some of those things too, which I'll show you in a second. But let's get to packing these. Let me see what size box. So these were all Amazon for these ones. And my guess that is too tight. How do I want to do it? It's not my favorite, but let's do it. Run out of tape. I would put these in maybe a smaller box, but I don't want to deal with the Legos getting there damaged. So in that case, I'd have to give a full refund. And ain't nobody got time for that. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. I am not going to bother cutting the box down on this one, or these ones. But what I do need to do, these are Amazon customers, but I'm shipping it in an eBay box. So I'm going to cover eBay with a Fragile sticker. I have a few people who are not paying me on best offer. How do I handle that? You're not going to like my answer. I wait until it falls off. After a week, it goes to an unpaid buyer claim. The buyer then gets a strike on their account. If you don't have it set up, I would highly suggest that you have it set up to block buyers that have 2 unpaid item strikes in the last year. And then by you letting it go to the end and get canceled by eBay, they get the unpaid item strike. It gets canceled. You have to relist the item, which is fine. You get all your fees back and everything, minus the 30-cent processing fee or whatever BS that you don't get back. But at that point, they get the strike. You can block them, and you maybe help another reseller down the line by not having to deal with, oh, I don't know, I did just 2, more. I need 3. Box. That the other buyer or seller doesn't have to potentially deal with idiots like that in the future. So I get it. It sucks. I hate it. eBay has said that they are going to fix that and require payment information going forward. And right now, they are actually beta testing it. So there's a certain percentage of eBay buyers that have it right now. If they make an offer on something, they have to provide payment information before they're allowed to make the offer. And if the offer is accepted, then it automatically charges them for it. So the problem for you is you don't know whether or not your buyer has that. Like I've seen a few people ask, well, before I accept an offer, can I know if they're part of that beta? There is no way to know that. Again, repetitive motion. We're just going to do this all repetitive. But hopefully that helps. You can send them an invoice. You can cancel it early. But by you canceling it early, they don't get the unpaid item strike. And by you canceling it early and them not getting the unpaid item strike means that they can do it again to another reseller. Or just even a part-time seller or whatever. So I will cancel an order if somebody asks me to cancel it like within minutes of them buying it. If they wait days and then say, hey, I no longer want this, 9 out of 10 times I just ignore it and I let it go to an unpaid item strike. I had a lady who beat me up for days last week about buying a very expensive large item. I don't know about very expensive, but it was a $180 item with $75 shipping because it's a monster. And they beat me up and beat me up and beat me up, and all these sob stories about my family member in the military, and no offense, but that doesn't make me want to or less want to give you a deal. Whether or not I can afford to do it. So anyways, they hassled me and I declined offers and declined offers and declined offers. And on the final one, I said, all right, here's my best deal. I'm going to do 150 plus shipping. And they accepted the offer. And then they didn't pay. And then they sent me a message that shipping was too much, and unless I could do free shipping, that they wanted to cancel. And I let it ride until it auto-canceled, and they got an unpaid buyer strike. Which is the right thing to do. Anyways. So it canceled. I actually relisted it before it auto-canceled because I knew they weren't going to pay. But I was like, I'm just going to let it run. I'm going to show you this and I'm going to move it. I'm not going to pack this right now. Say Elvis through the years, 3-figurine set. You can see it was $50. They paid $50 plus shipping on it. I paid $5 for this at a yard sale. But that's going to be a pain in my butt to pack. So I'm going to do that off camera. But I sold 3 of these Pokemon fall treasure chests, and these were $25 minus 5% Target red card at Target. They sold for $49.99. I'm gonna make like $6 or $7 on each one, which is like a 20-something% return, right? Doesn't sound like much, but to do nothing but hit a quantity on Amazon. These sold on Amazon. You scan it, you hit quantity 4 is what I have, or quantity 3 or whatever, and put a price. That's it. And then I ship it out, or I could have sent this to FBA, but it was so close to Christmas I decided not to. But so I'm gonna make $6, $12, $18 to pack these 3 boxes real quick. And I don't remember, but I think they will fit in this. Let me do one to test it. It's a little tight, but it's going to work. We're going to get them in there. So, bam. Fall Pokemon. Let me move these. boxes made from earlier. Again, appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to start losing a few. We got 6 watching now. But I'm going to be packing for hours. I mean, it is what it is. Sold so much. It's a good problem to have. I sold 3 of these Lego Technic. It's a bulldozer, or not bulldozer, excavator. So these were $39.99. You can see right there at Barnes & Noble. So these were some of the things that I paid to get my free Lego set that sold for $72.99. These also sold for $72.99. So $39.99 into $72.99. And if you bought 2 of them, qualified for the free set that also sold for $72.99. And I am a Barnes & Noble member, so I get 10% off. So it's $39.99 after taxes. Maybe a little less than that, honestly. So what is that? 7, 140, 210, 219, $60 into 219. Where's the other one? There's the third one. I sold 3 of them. All right. Get that off here. Should fit in this one. It's Up Misty. $4,700 going out today. How was your weekend? Let's double check before I build all the boxes. Beautiful. It'll fit in and we'll cut it down. So let's do all of these. Let's see, some things I didn't show you because I packed them yesterday. If you follow me and you've watched my video the other day for my sourcing trip where I bought those beanies and everything, I also, my very first stop, I bought a bunch of the Grinch trains, Christmas trains. I sold every single one of those Christmas trains for $25. Well, 20 to 25. I sold a few for 20. Most of them for 25 plus shipping. Mostly on Mercari. Sold a few on eBay, most of the rest on Mercari. Sold a few actually overseas. There was one buyer who bought 2 of them to go to somewhere overseas. So anyways, let's do these ones. I don't know why I moved those yet. And we're going to do the box trick and cut it down because you can see right here, that's how much from the knife up, that's how much of an extra box that we would have to deal with. We don't want to pay for all that. We are doing this for a profit, so we got to make a profit. This is one of the ways to make sure you do that. Save a little bit of money on shipping. All right. That step of throwing it on the ground was not supposed to be included. So skip that step when you do it. Oh, I already did this one. Done. And again, you can see how significant that box savings is. Do you remember the next step? Were you watching earlier? Do you remember the next step? Which flap do you cut down? Yep. Cut down the one that does not have the adhesive strip on it. So that you can fold it in. And then just fold it over, and then use that adhesive strip to seal the box. Full-time men's reseller from Tucson. I'm packing right now with you. Love it. I did a little bit of clothing. I did all my clothing yesterday because I just knew I wasn't going to have time to get to it all today. Clothing is a small part of my business, but how are your clothing sales? And then just label it Lego excavator. Throw it in the pile. Throw it in the pile. The nice thing about doing ones like this too, you only have to weigh the box, or weigh one of the boxes, measure one of the boxes, because they're all the same. Folded them the same, put the same item in. Been slamming since Black Friday. Yeah, me too. Black Friday was awesome. Sunday, Saturday was pretty great. Sunday, not so much. Monday, so far, not so much. I think I've sold 300 bucks, 400 bucks so far today, something like that. Which, I mean, that's not bad. I'll take it. But here's a Barnes & Noble plug. All right, let's do these. Deal with that later. Sold 2 of these Timat Dungeons and Dragons Dragon Funko Pop. These were 25 bucks on GameStop.com, and they both sold for $50 plus shipping on eBay. So double on eBay. It's going to be too big for the... Maybe. Did I use them all? It's going to be too short, though. How do I want to ship those? That's the fun of shipping live. Y'all get to watch me do something really good or make a fool of myself for a little bit. Oh, you know what? I brought in 8 by 8 by 8s. 8 by 8 by 8s. Forgot I brought these in. Like I said above, it's definitely one of the benefits of having multiple sizes of boxes. All right, yep, that's going to be just fine. So I'm going to do some bubble wrap on these. Move it out of the way. What's even better on these is I paid the $25 for it at GameStop. I got the $25 from gift cards from 2 different ways. One from buying PlayStations. Bought a whole bunch of PlayStations from GameStop. And then I had a bunch of trade-ins that I did earlier this year, and I had store credits using the GameStop store credit hack. So super easy, and technically I paid with no money of my own. It was all from gift cards. My stack of boxes is getting pretty big, and I still have 2 full IKEA bags to go, and I have a full IKEA bag I already packed. I think it was 80 orders today. That's not even counting. I'm not even counting the stuff that sold today because I am not touching that today. I just got to get through this stuff that's sold already. All right, I don't know how I want to pack these, but we're just going to figure it out together. I sold Nick Offerman, Where the Deer and the Antelope Play. You can see right there, it is a signed edition. So this is autographed by him. This sold for $50 plus shipping. It was $17 at Barnes & Noble. I sold Dave Grohl, The Storyteller. Again, signed edition. So this is signed by Dave Grohl, Foo Fighters, Nirvana. This sold for $100 plus shipping, and it was $25. I sold Yours Cruelly, signed edition. So Elvira, I'm grabbing her boobs right there. Sorry about that. Let's keep this PG. Signed edition. This sold for $40 plus shipping, and it was $20. And I sold Secrets of the Gnomes. This is not signed, but this sold for $30 plus shipping, and I paid $1 for it at an estate sale. So let's ship some books. And I have a whole nother stack of more signed books. I went into Black Friday. On Black Friday, I went out and I went exclusively to Barnes & Nobles. I hit one target, so maybe I didn't go exclusively, but otherwise I went exclusively to Barnes & Nobles to get the signed books because I wanted these Dave Grohls. There was a few other ones that I wanted. I'm keeping one for myself because I'm a fan and it's autographed, and I think that's kind of cool. But otherwise, that's it. So let's pack them. Secrets of the Gnomes. If you see these Secrets of the Gnomes books, these are really common at estate sales. Look out for those. They're normally $2 or less at estate sales. And I've never, this one is in rough condition. The jacket and everything's rough. If it was in good condition, it would have sold for like $50. But since it's in rough condition, it sold for a little bit less. But they always sell. There's collectors of this specific style book. So it's a little rough already. So I'm just going to bubble wrap it to give it some basic protection. And then I'm going to polybag it. It's going to go media mail. I have these really big purple bags. I have white bags in there that are the same size, but they're see-through. So I dislike using them other than like internally packing something, or if it's wrapped some other way. I prefer to pack anything that you could see what's inside of it in a colored bag, so you get a little bit less chance of it being seen, having issues, whatever. And I'm going to tape the edges. So again, if this book was not in poor condition, I definitely would not be just putting it in a poly mailer with some bubble wrap. I would have put it in a box. But it's rough. It was pictured as rough. It was sold at a discount because it is rough. So I do not believe it's going to get any worse in shipping. So I feel comfortable doing that. If I didn't, I wouldn't. Oh man. I brought, where did I put it? Yeah, that's going to be too small. Like I know I brought in some cardboard, some boxes that I thought might fit these, but it is not. It will not. So let's just go ahead and get these all bubble wrapped. Brother and his family are staying with me, and they are leaving within the next hour or so. So I'll keep the live going because I'm just going to keep packing until I'm done. But I may take a couple-minute break to pop out there and say goodbye before they leave. I just heard they're out there right now getting breakfast and stuff, I believe. All right, so I am going to do a little bit extra. Put them in a poly bag just to give them a little bit of waterproofing in case they go somewhere that it rains and the box sits outside or something like that. And offer them in. Oh. All right, so I believe, yep. Three. I want to put them in these big old giant boxes. Watching this just reminded me that I need to order more packing paper. Well, there you go. I was of some minor value to you today. And for that, I'm thankful. So the fun thing, I couldn't hear that. The fun thing about media mail, the size of the box doesn't really matter. It can't be priority. Can't be one of these white priority boxes that I've been using. It's the weight more than anything. So these right here, packing paper, going to book. Packing paper and seal. We are not cutting these ones down. It's going media mail. There is no reason to do so. Nick book. So make sure you label it so you don't mix them up. And this is Elvira. virus. And Dave Grohl. Bam. LOL. LOL. Lol, 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 lol. Oi. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, my back popped. Oh. I'm going to show you a few more things I'm probably not going to pack on camera, but we'll see. Maybe I will later. I sold Lego Friends 41449. This was $57 at Target minus the red card discount. So it came out to about $56 with everything that I paid for it. Had them shipped directly to me. They sold for $115 on Amazon times 4. So very happy with that one. Let's see. This over. I sold an Orbit Relay pump start. This was $10. Silly thing. This was $10 at Lowe's on clearance. Sold on Amazon for $59.99. And I believe it fits in one of these 8x6x4s. I could be wrong. So this was not a hot holiday item. This was just somebody needed a sprinkler part. And I am happy to provide it to them. So again, Amazon, super easy. I bought 10 of these that day. I've already sold 5 of them. It was literally going to the app one time, selecting, I have 10, putting a price, and now I just ship them. Super easy. It's like residual income. I sold 5 of these Pokemon Celebrations tins. These were $25 at Target, and they sold on Amazon for $54.99. So not too crazy, not too horrible. They're, again, small profits. A month ago, I sold 10 of those for $125 a piece. That's how far the market tanked on Pokemon. In a month, to go from 125 to not even 50, 60 bucks. But it's still a profit. What type of mailing label printer? I use a Dymo 4XL. I also have a ID PRT as a backup. It uses the free UPS labels. I don't love the print quality of that one. It's like a generic Rollo. But I don't love the print quality. So I stick with my Dymo. However, I may try and mess with the settings or something on that one. see if I can get it to print a little bit better, because it's nice to not have to pay for labels. These Dymo labels are expensive. Again, we're doing repetitive motion here. Build all the boxes. Yeah, maybe you can see them. I've got the 5 boxes built, 4 plus 1. And we're just going to spiff them all and tape them shut. These, honestly, if they were the 125 price that I was selling them at, I would put them in a much larger box. Make sure they can't get any dings or dents or whatever. These aren't going to get any dings or dents, but if they get manhandled just right, they could. But at this price, I don't care. If they want them, if they don't like it and they want to ship it back, but you can see, like, I mean, it's exact, and the folds are exact. So that's a nice part of repetitive and the same item. You just build all the boxes, like I said. You know exactly how to pack it. So we're going to make it go super fast. And this IKEA bag is down to only 1 item left in it. All right, this is okay. Salad. There we go. 5 packed and ready to go. And I've shipped these before in Amazon, so the weight and dimensions are already put in there. When I go to do the shipping label, it will be even faster. IKEA bag down. Sold Hulk glow-in-the-dark Funko Pop. This guy right here was $29.99 at Target, and he sold for $69.99 plus shipping. So 25 bucks profit, something like that. Not huge, but not bad. Where do you source boxes? That picture frames. Just the Lowe's boxes work for that, to be honest. I just resized like a large Lowe's shipping box or moving box. They make specific ones for it, like for wardrobe or pictures or that kind of stuff. They're just a little expensive. But to be honest, I just take regular, large moving boxes, cut them down to size. I think Kevin Commonwealth Picker has some good videos on how to ship vintage lawn chairs. And I also believe Greg, Rocky Mountain Resale, has some videos on doing that. So Funko Pop collectors are very finicky. So I'm bubble wrapping this way, and I'm bubble wrapping that away. And now I gotta find a box that'll fit. This was the easy part. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. One maybe. I'm trying to remember. I shipped one of these before. I don't remember what size box I put it in. I bet it was one of these. Nope. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Let's go this way. Let's see if we can surgery a box. Trying to remember which way I'm doing this. This way. So if you don't know what I'm doing, you just lay the item on it, you measure across, and then you score it. It's going to form a new crease right there. So instead of being the shape that it was, which was a square, it's now a rectangle, kinda. Then cut up the side to make the new flap, because this was connected together, so now you have a new flap. Fold in the short sides and fold in the long sides. And then we will see if it was good or not. And if it's not, it's Steve's fault. If it was good, he can show his son, say, who's better at resizing boxes? Putting a little bit of tape on the side where I creased it to give it some extra security, because these boxes are a little thin, and when you fold them like that, I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. All right, so it's a little tall. I don't know if you can see from the box there. It's maybe a 1/4 inch. If I took off some of that bubble wrap, it would fit in a little bit tighter. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to score around it a 1/4 inch up and make the folds right there. always got to fold out to make that crease when you score it on the inside like that. And then fold in. And then we have a perfect box. Let me put some tape on this and I'll show you. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just need to seal all the edges where I scored it. Where's my pen? Hulk. I feel like I'm missing all kinds of good stuff. I keep hearing my computer going off. And normally that's when there's like exciting deals or something. Consoles, it's patched. Let's see. We'll count. I have 71 notifications. What is it? Oh, Walmart. Walmart's dropping PlayStations and stuff, and I am not going to get one because I'm busy. I have somebody running a bot for me, so maybe I get lucky and they buy it for me. I don't know. Somebody wants to know if my PlayStation 5 is still available. Yes, it's available. I have 5 of them, actually. Anybody wants a PlayStation 5? Your boy has 5 of them for sale. But at resale, not at retail. Ooh. Man. I don't even know. Let's do the smaller, easier stuff. And then I'll pick this back up and we'll go through them. This is a whole bunch of Christmas Village items, but there's a few other things mixed in as well. Must have missed one. There's another Cybertruck that's got to get packed and shipped. So let's see, I need 1, 2, 3 boxes. Go in there. Sold a mess of Christmas Village stuff this weekend. The other, last weekend, I decided to not go outsourcing on Saturday. I decided to stay home and list Christmas Village. I said, if I don't list it, I'll lose the prime time when people are thinking about setting that up. Thanksgiving weekend and all that. And I was right. Sure enough, I sold about half, maybe not half, but about half of my Christmas Village stuff this weekend. So just so you guys know, me staying live on here, not going for it. Walmart.com, you can get a PlayStation 5 or a Xbox right now. The queue is open. Go give it a shot. But I need to keep packing. I will never go home today. I'm already home, but you know what I mean. I will never be done. I've been packing for 2 hours, and I still have more to go. Cybertruck. I sold this little teeny tiny little box. It's a mailbox and a fire hydrant for the Christmas Village. Sold for $19.99 free shipping. It's going to be 6 ounces, maybe. My Christmas Village stuff, I don't have an exact buy cost on everything. I'm going to say $5 on the big ones and maybe $1 on the small ones. I've already made my money back from the buy that I did. This was mail box. So I've already made the money back on the buy that I did, and those were just bonuses. I sold Johnny Cash Unearthed. It's a CD box set. Paid $2 for this at an estate sale. Sold it for $100 plus shipping. $100 for a CD box set. This one's a little, I want to say rough, but it's got like scuffs on it on the box, and so I priced mine lower. The last one that had sold before it was $125. So I think 100 with scuffs is fair. And so did the buyer. Again, it can go media mail. I'm not going to bother cutting the box down. I'll weigh it. If it's close, I may just go first class instead of media. To be honest, I may go priority on it, depending on the cost of shipping. Sometimes I'll do media mail and then just add insurance to it, because you can do that. And it's cheaper to do that than just pay the priority. Sometimes it's cheaper to pay the priority instead of that. But Johnny Cash CDs. This pile is outrageous. Outrageous. Let's see. See, so we're going to custom make a box again. See that size, that box? There's no way that's going to fit in there, right? But if you put it on there, put it on the long side, right where it's going to go. Just score it. See that score? Yeah, you see the score. Turn it over and score it on the other side. Now we have a rectangle instead of a smaller rectangle. I am jealous of these people buying PlayStations. I don't know if any of them have actually hit on it yet, but I see people in line, and I'm gonna hope that they hit. hope that the guy running a bot with my information on it hits. If not, I've already got 5 PlayStations and 2 Halo Xboxes and another PlayStation and another Xbox on the way. So I'm not going to cry if I don't get it. What the heck is all that? Sold another Mega Pokeball thing that I sold earlier. Oh, he's trying to buy the thing on Walmart, but it's declining my card. What the crap? Well, I'm not going to get it from the bot because it's pausing my account for some reason. Whatever. I got stuff to do here still. So let's see if I did it correctly. Lahaika glove. Lahaika glove. Oh, see, it's so good I could throw it at the ground. It won't break. Which one is this? This is the fire. And that'll definitely be first class. So there's that one. Ugh, that's bugging me. I don't know why it's declining that privacy card. If you're not familiar, privacy is a way you can give people your credit card information for like running these bots and stuff without them we'll be in touch soon. We need in 48 hours for them to review my account. Bunch of jerks. They just cost me an Xbox. Your item was liked. You earned cash back. At noon Eastern, PlayStation 5s are going live on Walmart, which I think is the one right now. GoPro's on sale. Pending homes rebounds. Dana Invests is live. All right, so we're going to resize this box as well. Oh, you know what sucks? Target's supposed to drop consoles today too. And I have privacy cards on there. Which means if they drop, the guy who's running the console drop for that one. It won't work for that either. Because I added a bank account to it yesterday instead of the way it was. I'm gonna have to message him. See if I can maybe switch it to a real credit card. Frustrating. All right, sold BB King CD box set. This sold for $30 plus shipping. Paid $2 at an estate sale. Sold this Department 56. It is Woodland Creatures. This sold for $60 plus shipping. Again, $5 is what I have into that. Sold the Village Post Office for $29.99 plus shipping. I sold the Hunting Lodge for $29.99, or no, this one was $39.99 plus shipping. Hello. Shut up, David. I don't want your warranty. Caroling at the Farm sold for $20 plus shipping. Windmill sold for $30 plus shipping. Oh, man. And Village Station sold for $60 plus shipping. So, again, I told you guys earlier, my brother and his family are here. And I sold a book for $90, but it's buried under some other stuff. So, I'm going to go say goodbye to them because they're going to be leaving soon enough. And I've been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes anyways. And if you missed it, that's the boxes. Chair height. You can see them all the way back. Plus, all that's packed still. Plus, an IKEA bag out there. Plus, I didn't show you this stuff on the table over here. So, anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. And hopefully y'all learned something. Hopefully you were entertained, if not at the bare minimum. And come back to the channel. If you haven't, subscribe. Right there, subscribe. It's probably over here. Hit that button and subscribe. That would be pretty awesome. But anyways, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. And hopefully your weekend and or Cyber Monday sales rock.